then cast into hell. You say, that's not a loving God. Yes, He is a loving God. All the opportunity in the world, what people do, they're turning away from Him. But then in Revelation 16, we learn the details of pouring out of the 7 bowls that contains the fullness of God's wrath. Then Revelation 17 and 18 provides another insert into the story flow, so to speak. It tells of the end time system of Babylon the Great, the alliance with false religion, military power, and commercial dominance. What have we got today? False religions, military power, and financial and commercial dominance. And we're going to see that more and more. The United States is, as far as leadership, is over with. Great Britain, as far as leadership, is over with. They have not obeyed the laws of God, and God is going to bring judgment upon them. Revelation 18 describes the absolute destruction of all of this economic commercialism, military dominance, and everything else. But in Revelation 19, it reveals a great celebration of God's throne. You know, what a wonderful time that will be. Don't you want to be there at that time? Revelation 19, it says, and after these things I heard a great voice, so much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our God. In Revelation 20, old Satan is bound and put into the bottomless pit for how long? 1,000 years. And the remainder of chapter 20 describes and introduces Christ and the saints in the millennium rule. And after the close of Revelation 20, and after the wicked are cast into the lake of fire, Revelation 21-22, it's about the new heaven and the new earth that God promises to create. The new Jerusalem will come down from heaven and will be on earth. It will be the dwelling place of God the Father, Jesus, and the church. Now I know I'm not going to get through the 7 churches. Let me bring out a couple more things and then I'll quit for this morning. 2 numbers I want you to remember. Anybody know what the 2 numbers are? Have any idea what the 2 numbers are? 7. 7, you got. Yeah, 7. Okay. 7. You know what 7 is really? Completion. In the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. Anybody know what the first 5 books of the Bible are? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. I got to note down. So that's where I got to wrote down my note here. But 7 denotes completion, perfection, because God created the world in what? 7, and rested 6 days, and rested on the 7th. You know, 12 from Genesis through Revelation. 12 sons of Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel. There would be 12,000 from each tribe. There would be 12 foundations in this beautiful city that He's building for us. Each one named after the 12 apostles. There would be 12 gates named for the 12 tribes. Even the measurement of the city is from 12. So we should take special note of 12. And like I say, in seven churches, you know, it's entirety. We can't cover every single thing because that would be another study in itself. But in the 7 churches, there's something especially that we need to see here. In Revelation 3:8. Revelations, I'm in 1st and 2nd Peter. 3:8 to the church at Philadelphia. Do you know who the church at Philadelphia is? I consider myself a church at Philadelphia. I'm a Philadelphian. In God's sight, this is what I want to be, a Philadelphian. Why? Look at 3:8. It says here, I know thy works, behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. Isn't that amazing? Open door. The living Christ tells the church at Philadelphia that He has set before them an open door. He's set before us an open door. No man can close it. And then to the church at Laodicea. What did He say to them? And this is where most churches are today. Look at 3:10. I'm sorry. 3:15. Look what it says here. I know thy works, that they are neither cold nor hot. That word cold nor hot. So then, because they are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew you out of my mouth. Understanding the distinction between the final 2 errors allows us to understand prophecies and revelation. It describes Satan's attempt to make war with the woman, the true church. But the 2 churches that I want you to remember, go home and do your homework, Revelation 1, 2, and 3 this coming week. Is the church at Philadelphia, the true church, the one that has a little strength, has kept God's word, that hasn't let the world come in. He says, I've set before you an open door. No man can shut it. And for the church at Laodicea, and this is where most churches falls into that category today. They're lukewarm, they'll allow anything, just so they get to people, and get to crowds, and get to money. That's all they're looking for. He said, I'll spew you out of my mouth.